Students, what class do you have now? You all have class now? Students, do you all have class now, the third period? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Huh? No. Back of your body. You all don't have class in the third period? Or you
No,
don't
ma'am.
want to? तो সেটা তো বলতে হয় যে ম্যাম আমাদের ক্লাস নেই, হ্যাঁ? না তোমরা টায়ার্ড হয়ে গেছে, বাবা ম্যাম গেলেই ভালো হয়।
मैम भूख लग गया।
भूख लग गया इसीलिए। तो हम कितना जल्दी पढ़ा रहे हैं देखो, मेरा तो थोड़ा you say that ma'am we don't have class, at least 10 to 15 minutes I could extend there, isn't it? तुम लोग खाना खा के नहीं बैठे हो?
नो मैम।
नो
क्यों?
मैम।
नो
नींद से
मैम।
उठ के बैठ गए हो?
मैम अभी तो सो के उठे थोड़ा देर पहले।
फिर ज्वाइन किए ना बीच में?
मैम 10 बजे क्लास जब स्टार्ट हुआ तभी ज्वाइन किया।
ठीक है, let me continue this. So what I will do is, everybody has joined. Let me check. Yes. Now see, what I was saying, this is done. Okay. Now let me show you so many things I have to show you. See, I want to delete a record. Okay, I want to delete a record. So what I will do, I will write delete from EMP. I want, if I only write delete from EMP, all the records will get deleted. Okay. So I'm not going to write delete from EMP. I should write a where clause. So delete from EMP where, let me delete the record where EMP, where
Section is null.
salary. No, I don't want to put that. Where salary is null. Okay. No, salary is not null. Acha, see, when I write this, none of the conditions will match, isn't it? So 0 rows got deleted. I don't want to delete actually. That's why I wrote this condition. Okay. So none of the condition is matching, hence 0 rows got deleted. Now, this was delete. If I want to update, suppose I'm updating. Update EMP. Update EMP. Set what I want to update. Suppose I want to update the name of employee E1. I want to update the name of, or I want to update the name of employee E1. So I write what? I write this update EMP set. What is the column? Column is EMP name, isn't it? EMP name. Set EMP name is equal to, give a new value, updated value, let it be ASSP. EMP name is equal to this. If you only write this one, all the EMP names will get updated. So what we have to do? We have to write a where clause. So where EMP ID is equal to which, whose name I am updating? I am updating E1's name. So I will write E1. One row updated commits. After writing DBMS statements should commit. Okay. Now this was update. Now suppose I want to open an editor. I want to, because here see I cannot copy paste. I cannot save these things. So what should I do? I should always work on a notepad. Yeah. Now in order to open a notepad, how do I write it? I write ED. ED is opening an editor, and I should give a path. Suppose I'm giving a path D colon slash. I want to just keep it in the folder. Let it keep it in the folder, and then I'm writing first proc dot SQL. So, do you want to create a new file? Yes, I want to create a new file. Now, this is your file. What is the name? First proc dot SQL. So, whatever SQL query you want to write, you should write it here so that it gets saved. Okay. Now, let me write one of the queries. I want to drop the table. How do I drop a table? Drop table. Yes, don't execute this. If you write drop table, your table will get deleted along with the data. Okay. If I want to now add a constant, I did not add a constant to my table, isn't it? So I want to add a constant. So how can I add a constant? I write. How can I add a constant? Alter. I will alter the table. So alter table EMP add constraint.
मैम दिख नहीं रहा मैं.
Ma'am, that
Oh,
window is not shared.
okay. Now you can see it. So alter table EMP add constraint, constraint name, let it be K1, and then where I'm adding. No, sorry. What is the constraint I'm adding? I'm adding primary key. So primary key. Which column I'm adding primary key? I'm adding primary key EMP column. Okay. So this is the method of adding primary key in the altered. But once I have created the table, I forgot to add a primary key. Then I'm entering the table and executing it. There are two methods of executing this notepad file. One is, first of all, you save this so that it gets saved in your disk. And then you, there are two methods. One easy method is you just copy that command and then go to your, copy that command. Is that so I have copied it. Control C, I got it. Is it visible? So SQL class dash no log. Then connect one. So what I was saying, so I've pasted it. Now what I did, I altered the table. So what happens? A primary key got added to the table. When primary key got added in your primary key got added in your table. Now what if I want now try to insert a record? Suppose I'm inserting a record. My insert command was there. This command was there. So I'm inserting the same record again. Okay, E4. So what will happen? Primary key will get violated. So just see unique constraint uu1.pk1 violate. Okay, unique constraint uu1.pk1 violate. So pk1 was the name of the constraint, and who is the user? uu1. So actually, from where did they give the error? Because they have created their system table. In the system table, these records are kept that which table, which user has created a primary key on which column. Clear? Next, if I want to drop this primary key, then what I do? I just write alter table name, drop constraint name. So I could have written alter. Just wait. This is not, you cannot do it. Let me write it here and then I'll alter table. Let me drop constraint pk1. So I copy it and then again I go to the screen. Paste. So this constraint will get dropped. Okay, table has been altered. Now, if I want to insert the record, if I want to insert the same record again, it will get inserted, but actually I should not insert in RDBMS. You should not insert duplicate tuples. Okay, see this is exactly duplicate tuples. I should insert such tuples. Keep this in mind. Okay. Now, if I want to delete this record, what I do? I should not insert it. It got inserted, isn't it? So I could delete this record. How can I delete this record? There are two ways. Either I can write delete from table name where yes. Now, if I write delete from table name where this one is E4, can anybody tell me this? How can I delete this record? If I only write delete from table name where EMPID is E4, then what will happen? Both the records will get deleted, isn't it? If I write where EMPID is equal to E4, then what will happen? Both the records will get deleted. I don't want to delete both the records. I want to delete only one record. So what I will do? Students are there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes you'll respond, say yes, no, very good, anything, but respond. Because, very good also you can say, whatever you want you can say, because otherwise, total blank, I cannot understand whether you're there. So, see, what did I ask you? How can I delete the record? Two records. If you just check your table, select start from EMP. See, twice E4 record, totally same record has been given, inserted. How can I insert the last one? Or any one from here? Is there any way? Two ways. One way I tell you.
We can
Limit. What you will limit?
we can limit. Is there any way to limit the number of rows deleted?
Number of rows deleted. No, number of rows deleted. Yes, we can do it, but not using this SQL. We can do it using PLSQL. Obviously, we can do that. Other than that, there are two ways. Okay, one way I will show you now. Suppose I'm writing rollback. I showed you commits. If I instead of commits, till now I did not. You have to keep in mind. Till now, which one was my last commit? My last statement that got inserted was table altered. Table altered. Table altered is a DML statement. Sorry, DDL statement. Since it is a DDL statement, it is auto commit. I said so. I can assume that there is a commit here. I can assume that there is a commit here after table alter shown. Since it is a DDL statement which is auto committed, after that commit there is an insert statement only, isn't it? And I haven't committed yet. So there is an option that I can write rollback. So rollback complete. Now till what it has got rolled back is undo. Commit means save it in the data file permanently, and rollback means undo the transaction. Which is the transaction that I'm undoing? Let me check. Just see, the last row got deleted. Why it got deleted? Because I have written commit. Sorry, I have written roll back. So the last insert statement got rolled back, got undone. Okay, this is only possible since I haven't committed. But if I had committed, I could not have rolled back. I would have used another technique of deleting. That I will not say you today. Now, another important point here, let me just say it here. After a commit, a transaction starts. It is not that only one statement stays in a transaction. There can be multiple statements in a transaction, but you have to keep in mind that the transaction begins after a commit and ends before a commit or rollback. What did I say? A transaction begins after a commit. Very, very, very important point. A transaction begins after a commit or rollback and ends before a commit or rollback. So here, or table altered, after table altered, there was a commit, inbuilt commit or default commit was there. So I assume that after that commit, a transaction has began. And what statement was there? Insert into EMP. Now, after this, I have written rollback. So only the insert into EMP statement present in the transaction got rolled back. Okay. So now after this rollback, the transaction has ended. Okay, I will tell this again much later. So what you will do is, other details I have already said you, that check constraint, unique constraint, these I have already said you, okay, in the theory class. So today I also cannot speak anymore. So I will end the session, and you all are also getting bored, I think. So I will send you the assignment. All of you will try to solve it, and you will solve it not manually, you will solve it in the SQL environment, and you will send me snapshots of the outputs that you are getting along with the codes, the commands that you are writing. Okay, so how your format of writing the assignment will be: you will write the question, you will write the command, and then you will write snapshots you will provide as an image. Here, then you will create a PDF file and send me. And before that, before writing the commands and other things, whatever commands I have discussed and the Oracle server architecture, these two topics should be present in your PDF file. Clear? Understood what I said? Whatever commands, what is the job of the command, you should write. A certain little bit of theory you should write. Okay, and then the questions, the assignments, the snapshots, and send a PDF. Okay, fine. Now let me write exit. All of you write your roll number.